Hi, friend. Yeah, so I'm coming to you from Bed Central, Rest Central. Yeah, so remission is coming back and it really blows. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude about it. I'm trying to manage it as best I can. What I started doing was taking all my prednisone in the morning, and that was great throughout the day, but then night was ridiculous. So right now, this is about as much of a fist as I can make comfortably. Let's see with the other hand. This hand's a little worse. So this is about all I can do right now. Minimal movement, side to side, back and forth. So this is about it. What I decided to do was take my prednisone, 10 milligrams, like about 5 or 6 in the morning, and because that's when my Ambien wears off and I start to wake up. And for whatever reason, my pain receptors perk back up about that time, and I can really feel it. So I just try to wake up, take a couple prednisone, and then go back to sleep, and that allows me to sleep for a couple more hours. Then I get up, I don't know, like 8, maybe 9, 8:30, something like that, and I take one more prednisone. So there's 15 milligrams, and that's usually a good amount to get me through the day. And I'm not pain-free through the day, but manageable. So I utilize the lidocaine patches. I also take muscle relaxers if my muscles are kind of going there. And then at 5 o'clock or dinner time, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I take 5 more milligrams of prednisone. And that seems, I did that last night, and that seems to be able to give me this much that I have. Whereas I was getting like this much movement and mobility in my hands. So my hands would just be frozen like this. So this morning, successfully, I was able to get up and go to the bathroom and wipe myself. Yeah. Who would have thought that RA keeps you from wiping yourself when you poo? But it does. So for the last couple of days, I've found myself kind of stuck in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet until the prednisone kicked in so I could clean myself off and then move on with my day. But it is what it is. So I talked with my counselor yesterday, and she said that my attitude sounds great. I told her that this has everything to do with my change in thinking. She helped me with this last year. She said, I need to stop thinking of myself as a victim of RA, but a manager of my disease. So I've been doing that, and that's really helped. So it's really kept me from the whole pity party, why me thing. I did have a breakdown the other day. Bill was helping me so much. He had to cut my food for dinner because I couldn't grip the knife, and I just kind of cried a little bit because he used to have to do that for me every day. And that's a bad memory. So I'm really trying my best to stay away from those bad memories. They do nothing but get me down, but sometimes it's really tough. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everybody's staying healthy and staying home and staying safe. And if you have to go out, stay protected. Hand sanitizer, disinfectant spray, bleach water. I think people forget that bleach water is a great disinfectant. Every time Bill goes shopping, he comes back and he wipes down all of the packaging with bleach water and lets it sit. And I think that's just an incredibly smart thing to do. So we're doing really fine. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of things to do. We just have to do them. I hope everybody else is finding that staying home and staying safe is really the best thing to do. I know it's a judgment call for everybody, but if you don't have to be out, don't go out. I don't want to hear that my friends have gotten sick, and I already know people who have gone to the emergency room with this. And I have a friend who's a doctor, and she's a nurse practitioner, and she said at the place where she works, they're seeing at least one death a day. And it's overwhelming for her. And she has to get back out there because that's her job. So, I mean, I totally admire everybody in the healthcare profession. You guys are superheroes right now. You may not feel like it, but you really are. I don't think the leadership from the top down is really giving us the best information. And so we need to listen to the smart people who are giving us accurate information. Stay inside, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, social distancing, all of that stuff. We need to really pay attention to that. People like me can take minimal exposure to the virus and it could kill me, literally kill me. I have no immune system to speak of, and it's very dangerous. So when I go out, I do have a N95 mask, and I hand sanitize constantly. I take disinfectant spray. When you go out, think of me if you're worried if you're doing enough. So, anyway, I love you. Take care, and I'll touch base later. Bye.